faster. I have to go faster.
What's it gonna be? Oh, no way.
In this video, we're going to be talking about the new Razor's one-piece sole plate for the Cult. And if you have skated the Cult historically, which I have, I've had a couple pairs, but they have kind of a, if it focuses, has a removable backslide plate here. And these sole plates, these are my old Colts. The Colt soles are really known to slide really fast. They're known to be a little bit on the small side, but otherwise people seem to like them. One thing I did notice when I was skating these originally is that I think because of its design, like you could feel at times that if you were grinding over something uneven, you could feel the sole plate sort of flexing underneath you, and it felt a little bit like disjointed. So we're gonna be skating these, the new, you know, Razor's Cult one-piece sole plates here that have an integrated backslide groove, all one piece. 8-9 Cults with the creates on there, China Waterstall creates. We're over at oakcityskate.com. Razor's one-piece, Razor's Cult one-piece sole black. So they do come in black and white. About $60 US for these one pieces here. Whoops. You can get them in all shell sizes. The one-piece Cult sole frame combines the backslide plate and the traditional sole into an all-new sole platform with our classic Cult appeal. We've increased the material around the outer and inner negative sole areas, offering a more balanced and longer-lasting grinding surface. So kind of what I mentioned earlier is that, you know, Cult soles have a lot of pros, but one of the cons is that they can be a little small, even though that never seemed to be a real issue to me until they really started to get old and kind of rounded off. But for the most part, despite their size, they perform very well. So anyway, they made them a little bit bigger, both on the negative and positive. Skaters will now have the option to place the UFS receivers between the sole and boot rather than in the shell, allowing for more room inside the shell. So what they're talking about here, if you're unaware, if you look at this photo, maybe, you can see traditionally these UFS receivers, this is where your frame bolts come up through. Typically, these receivers go inside the boot, which maybe I can show you, maybe not. I guess I can just pull these. They typically go inside the boot, and that little piece of metal can actually takes up a little bit of the volume inside the skate, which, you know, you either feel it or it takes up some valuable room that you might need to otherwise fit the skate. So now they have it to where it's almost like the 909s, the Them Skates 909s, to where you have the option, which is cool. You have the option of either putting these like inside the boot or inside the sole plate here where they have new recesses. And then if you choose to do that, you would just mount the sole plate and the frame using just these sole plate mounting bolts here, these 6 here. Okay, so that's what that's about. A felt footprint with adhesive is included to help hold receivers in during installation while also dampening sound and vibration. So it's a nice little felt foot pad that goes right over top of this guy right here. Utilizing Razor's premium plastics, our special glass reinforced nylon formula, these soles are built to slide fast and wear longer over their lifespan. We got to talk about the diamond though too. Razor's premium material indicated by the diamond logo. If you want to get diamond rank, these are the sole plates for you. So a little bit on the install, they do mention these soles will fit all existing Cult boots, although some modifications to the mounting holes will be required. So, yeah, I did a long stream. I and I just want you to understand I made mistakes. I chose the hard route. Every time I chose the hard version of this install, which was on me, really, because they say right here, some modification to the mounting holes may be required, so have a drill handy. So one of the big ones is getting these to line up these, and by the way, like some people have really easy experience installing these. I've had people say that it took them 10 minutes. I've had people that took them 4 hours. So basically you want to be able, and they tell you right here, you may have to adjust the mounting holes. And so one of the things that I found, I was able to get all these in hindsight, all of them but one. In hindsight, I would have had my drill ready and I would have just been opening up these holes a little bit to make everything line up. That would have probably saved me like 2 hours. So that's on me. But so right here, you can see, I don't know, maybe you can see if it focuses that it's just slightly off. And getting those T-nuts, dealing with these little T-nuts that are in there, the ones at the bottom of the boot right there, they spin, they're small, they're annoying. Like I really like Colts. Colts are some of my favorite skates. honestly. But my least favorite part of them is the T-nut hardware. But this is a complaint that's as old as time at this point. The install was frustrating, but a huge part of it was because of me, and a huge part of it was just getting the old ones, the old sole plates off. So frame bolts, all the mounting UFS bolts, and sole plate bolts are included as well. So I think that pretty well covers it. Thank you, Razors, for sending me these. Shout out Jeff at Razors. I'm going to test these out a little bit bigger as compared to, you can see that, whoa, you can see that negative is a little bit, a little bit bowed out here compared to the old one. Same thing up here with this kind of winglet out here. So we shall see. We're going to head out to Chisholm Trail Skate Park here in Fort Worth, and we're going to test these out. And I have a surprise. I have a little twist, a little surprise. So stay tuned for that. I'll see you at the skate park. So far, so good. Sliding really well on everything. A lot of confidence so far. Haven't done a whole lot of boot down stuff, so I'm gonna get warmed up on these ledges over here. Maybe get a couple lines in, we shall see. There's one trick I really wanna get true acid and then full true miz in a line. I might chase that one for a minute, but then I'd also like to get a nice long groove trick on here, and then we'll go from there. Feeling good, feeling good. So next up, we're gonna try a nice long back farb on this bad Larry. Yeah, that felt good. Kind of feeling it out again. You know, I haven't skated Colts in a while, so still kind of feeling it out. Also, there's really not much here for me to actually groove him in. It's a skate park, so there's not a whole lot of just raw concrete to get these backslide grooves grooved in, but I mean, they're kind of notoriously pretty damn good out of the box as far as the classic Colts. So feeling good, still sort of feeling it out. We'll see about a back rail on actually back unity on the same ledge. Oh my God. Good enough. Next up, I'm gonna try out some negatives, see how these slightly larger negatives feel on the rail here and the ledge. Feeling really good on the negatives, actually. I don't think I missed one, maybe I did. Anyway, to finish up the negatives here, we'll do we'll try here, left foot negative mistrial into a right foot alley-oop negative mistrial. I haven't done many 1 foot groove tricks, so I might chase this waterfall too, but I'd like to back torque this thing. Even if we get close, I'll be happy. I just want to get the feel for the groove. Yeah, my impression, the backslide plate feels good, the groove. But my impression is that after actually getting it grooved in a little bit, I can tell it feels good. It feels like, you know, the standard Colt backslide groove. But I can tell it just needs a little bit of love just to work it in, just to find your own unique groove, right? Bust a groove. Also, I totally lied. We're not done with negatives. How could I forget? Why would we not hot dog this thing? The old double neg. It's not super chill, but we're gonna give it a go. Double neg. That's always the risk you take with these hot dogs. High risk, low reward. Oh, come on. Oh. There it is. Oh man, that first one had me shook, so I was skating a little bit scared. Probably dumbest idea I've had all day is to try to soul grind this. I let the intrusive thoughts win, but I'm gonna try. This is the true test. to see if the Razor's cold sole plates will grind anything or whatever. Oh God, this could end really poorly. This could end really. That object approved. I am like 90% sure that I stepped up on that backslide. Oh man, call me out in the comments. Haven't really done too many, actually haven't done any topside tricks on ledges yet. How could I forget? So get a couple topside tricks. This one's gonna be a little bit spicy, at least for me. We're going for sweaty to fakie, half cap topsole. Oh, am I in frame? Oh, come on. Oh, dude, man. The half cap topsole was hideous, but for the sake of time and my pride, we're gonna move on. Okay, next up, we're gonna get some switch ups in. I don't think I've done any switch ups today. I'm growing, I'm maturing. But anyway, got a couple tippy tappies on here. See how they switch up on me, for me. And then I have a surprise. We're gonna play a little game, so stay tuned. Fun fact, by the way, I haven't put any wax on this rail and it's sliding like a glass. So I don't know if it's due to the diamond status, the diamond rank that we've achieved, or the rail's just sliding well. But so far today, like, they've been sliding really well. They remind me a lot of the OG cult soles that just slide on just about anything. Whoa. Dude. Oh, that was so gross too. Whatever. That was weird. Usually, maybe it does need a little bit of wax actually. That's what I'm gonna blame it on. Ugh. Wow, those 360 topsoles aren't working for me today. Maybe they are. Okay. Okay, maybe worst idea of the day, but something inside me tells me I want to sweat stance up and over this guy right here. I swear to God, I just love pain. There's something wrong with me. Good try. Oh man. Ah, come on. Next tee, next tee. Gotta squash it. Just gotta squash it, Nick. This one's for you, Nick. Whoa! Maybe a bit more wax. A bit more wax and a bit more speed. Dude, that is tough, bro. I gotta go faster. I have to go faster. Ah! Sweaty to fish. Would you like to play a game? Team Hip Skate made these. They're dice, but on each side of them are different tricks and modifiers. Alley-oop acid. So you roll them, switch unity. So switch unity. So these are super rad. Go follow them on Instagram at Team Hip Skate. Link will be down in the description. So thank you for hooking me up with these at the Carriers Open. These boots right here, if it lands on these boots, which is the Hip Skate logo, if it lands on that, that means you can choose whatever you get to choose, right? So you can, if it's that or whatever, you know, you could choose alley-oop sole, switch sole, whatever, right? So you could have a lot of fun with these. I'm really excited to use these. We're gonna give them 5 rolls. You could use these in games of skate, games of blade, to choose the tricks. And whoever doesn't land it gets a letter or whatever. So really cool idea, really sick. Again, go follow them on Instagram at Team Hip Skate. But we're gonna do 5 rolls. We're gonna do 5 rolls to finish this up. And we'll see if I can land whatever it gives me. So first roll, alley-oop miz. Alley-oop miz, here we go. Okay, second roll, 0 unity. 0 unity. 0 unity. Okay, I'm just gonna do fakie to unity. 0 unity. Could this mean 0 because 0 spin is going backwards? Would this be a 0 Savannah? a 0 alley-oop unity, that's what I'm gonna do. just to put gas on the fire. All right, 0 alley-oop unity. Here we go. I'm talking all that game, and I'm rolling up to this, and it's actually pretty scary. I don't know if I've actually done many of these. Oof. Oh boy. All right, let's get it. Roll number 3. All right, true. You know what, for funsies, I keep seeing Ryan Parker do these, so I'm gonna choose true fish. Why do I do this to myself? Good start. Wasn't the whole rail, but you know what, I'm not worried about it. Roll number 4. Okay, we got my choice soul. Again, I'm just gonna punish myself at things I suck at. True soul for number 4. That's why I'm scared of them, dude. You whiff it and shit can get weird. Last and final roll, what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Oh, no way. Literally my choice and my choice. Oh man, you know, I've been wanting to do alley-oop top acid, so alley-oop, whoops, alley-oop, top acid. Here we go. We'll clean that one up a little bit. There we go. Thanks again, Team Hipskate, for the dice. Gonna be getting a whole lot more use out of these. Okay, first session done on the new Razors Cult one-piece soles here. My big takeaways so far after the first impression, in terms of performance, they slide really well. I was thinking just towards the end of the session that I didn't get any of that flexing that I sort of mentioned in the beginning. On the original Cult soles, I think because they're 2-piece, like I said, you can feel them flex around a little bit. These felt very solid. Negatives, fantastic. I feel like I might have missed one negative. Oh wait, I missed a bunch of those hot dogs. That's just because I was skating scared though. But the negatives, great, dude. I basically wasn't able to do negatives in the OG Cult soles, largely due to user error, because I know there's people out there, I'm looking at you, Sam Brownlee, who can do plenty of negatives in the stock Cult soles. But I tell you what, these made it a whole lot easier. Slide fast. The backslide groove is good. I might get flamed for this, but I feel like it just needs a couple sessions to really make it feel personalized to you, like I mentioned earlier. Right now, it feels a little bit blocky. I don't know how else to describe it. It locks in really good, but it just doesn't feel quite worn in, right? To be a personalized groove, which, whatever, that's all new products, you know, out of the box. So, I mean, I'm not talking bad about the backside groove, but it feels great, but it also feels like after 3 or 4 sessions, it'll feel even greater. Honestly, really enjoyed them. I mean, $60. I had a great time here on the very first session. This is my first time skating Colts in quite a while. Definitely felt strong, felt confident. Felt confident all day. That's a big thing. You know, I think to me, that's one of the most important things is confidence on your products here. And between the Create Originals and these new soles, lots of confidence, which I love. Honestly, had a great time on these. Thanks again, Razors, for sending them over. Shout out Jeff. And yeah, I'll be skating these quite a few more times just to kind of get a feel for the durability and stuff like that. But had a great time. So again, I'll link to the sole plates down in the description below if you want to go check them out. And big shout out to Cody Sanders at Jumbo and F4W. Follow them on Instagram at Feet and Four Wheels. And rollerbladers, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.